don't friend zone yourself to your partner.
Oh, God. Woo!
Even couples that were just hot and passionate and whatever, and they just moved in together and they're having sex all over the house or the apartment, and then quarantine hit.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you an old married couple.
Exactly.
Because you're stuck together, right?
Yeah, you friend zoned yourselves.
Yeah. You know, we always want to say, let's jump to sex because that's what we want to do.
Doesn't work that way.
Sometimes you just need to build up a little more of that flirtation
Or
through the house.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
Welcome to Keeping It Casual,
A sex-positive dating and relationship advice podcast.
Yes, I'm married with 2 kids.
And I'm navigating this crazy dating world.
We're just here to share our drama.
And the wild stories of our listeners.
Your Vegas girls are here for you.
Let's do it.
All right.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. I hope it does not rain because we are poolside, the Keeping It Casual studios.
Yes, we have a glass of mint strawberry water. You might know that we haven't been having a drink with you guys recently for reasons.
Well, jeans are getting tight. Like, I
Yeah.
started getting into vodka lemonades way too much. And then after like 4 of them, I woke up in the morning and my teeth hurt like I drank too much champagne. It's not, you know, and some things just, they're not as fun.
I notice when I drink more, I eat more unhealthy because I'll wake up hungover and be like, I need a cheeseburger.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm not waking up early at all. That is my main goal. The biggest shift in my day, I notice, like my patience with my kids, my just ability to absorb information or just be in a happy mood is me getting up before them. And fuck if I've done that in a while. It is hard because they up early as hell.
You know what? I will say this. You need to crush that goal.
I do.
I made a goal that I was going to work out 5 times this week. I crushed that, but I've also worked out
Go, girl.
7 times this week in 5 days.
Oh my God. Well, you also need to make sure to give your body a day of rest.
Oh, I'm giving my body a weekend of rest.
Yes. Yeah.
Nurse
okay.
Ratched just came out on Netflix, so that's what I'm doing this weekend.
You know, speaking of Netflix, you know what I just watched? And I thought of you, and it was too late to call you, but I watched Walk Hard.
Yes.
Remember?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Our first
Stupid movie.
first intro.
That movie in that she has the part in there. She says, "You can always come in my back door." Like the whole thing is just innuendos.
So
It's so
dumb.
funny if you've never heard it. It's so
Yes.
good.
But you guys, guess what? We have just launched a new fucking website.
And it's taken some time. It's
Because we did it all on our own.
we did, you know.
We had moments where we were like, we could just pay somebody to do it. Maybe we
No.
should just pay some. But then we were like,
Too,
no.
too creatively like controlling. But anyways, drop by the website, drop your email there because that's just another way to get a giveaway. We have some really cool PDFs you can download,
Yes.
and you know, just get on our hot list. We'll hit you up with emails, not like every day or every week, but a couple times a month.
And
we're
keep
in
a
there.
listen out because some Patreon might be dropping soon.
We have all these cool, fun things that we want to do, but don't go so much with the keeping it casual mojo.
Yeah.
And so we figured we were going to drop some fun specialty podcasts, and that is to come. We'll keep you posted, and
Yes.
it's going to be extremely like change in your pocket. So
Yes.
I can't wait. We've been working on a lot. You wouldn't believe how much brain power it takes to do stuff like this, but we've been excited to.
And then
Knock
we're
it
doing
out.
our Monster Like a Kitten giveaway this month.
Oh my gosh. Thank you to Like a Kitten for just being the hugest supporters and giving us all the sexy, fabulous things you need to bring your libido back and that desire and
Yes.
just, you know, feel like a woman again.
And so this month we are giving away the Pleasure Hunter.
That is the 3 vibe set.
Yes, and we are doing that giveaway on September 30th. So you have until
September 30th. To
yeah.
rate and review
Yes.
on Apple Podcasts.
Yes, you do.
That's how you get in on it.
Leave us a rate and review on Apple Podcasts, and you are entered in to win not only that Pleasure Hunter, but if you don't win the Pleasure Hunter, you're entered in to win whatever we're giving away next month.
I know. It's so cool. And you know what? Like a Kitten is on board to do some really cool stuff with us. So
Yes.
go to their website, likeakitten.com, check it out. Drop code KEEPERS20 at checkout for 20% off.
And we'll talk more about that later.
That.
Also, guess what, guys? Listen to Finding My Perfect Awkward.
Yes, our girl Kira started a podcast, and we were delighted to join her. And,
Yes.
but she's a single babe, so of
She has
course
some
about
questions
dating,
about
and,
dating and relationships.
and being nervous and being confident. And
yeah,
we had much to say.
Being insecure, but bringing out your confidence in this world that makes us so fucking insecure all the time.
Well, we know all about being a confident and insecure babe.
Yeah, episode 8. Also, I was on another episode of Finding My Perfect Awkward back in May. You can find it on Finding My Perfect Awkward. I talk all things spooky and haunted.
Of course, this is very Bree. We got a really, really good advice email.
Yes, we did. From our keeper, a 35-year-old dude from the Chicago suburbs.
It says, please keep me anonymous.
Yes.
He's not a creeper.
Yes.
So I really like that. Do you want to go ahead and do you want to read it?
I will read it.
All right. Let's do it.
MJ and Bree. What's up?
What's up?
He spelled it B-R-I-E. I'm not a cheese, sir. First off, I want to say that I love my wife.
Sorry, go ahead. Okay.
Sorry, yes.
Yes, good. Good way to start it off, too. Go for it.
First off, I want to say I love my wife.
Yes.
She's the most incredible mother to our 3-year-old son. I know she loves me. She tells me she does. And when we're out with friends, she says to them that I am her best friend and we do everything together.
Oh.
Okay. Over the last few months, people have been asking us if we were going to have baby number 2, the COVID baby.
I remember that. You're like, mind your own business. Can I just say something really quick?
Yes.
When people have one child and you keep asking them when they're ready for their next, like leave that to the grandmas and the mother-in-laws. But when people who don't even know about your life or situation ask, it's really annoying.
Well, I think that comes from, we'll come back to your advice email in a second, sir.
Yeah.
I think that comes like if you're in a long-term relationship with somebody and people are always like, oh, when are you going to get married? Or, oh, if you're married, oh, when are you guys going to have kids? What if it's not in, like, what if I'm infertile and I can't have kids?
I know. Like I spoke about this before, but I had a miscarriage between Vivian and Logan, and there's some hope to anybody going through that. But like, I didn't want to fucking hear anybody being like, when are you having that next kid? It's like, I don't want to talk about it right now. You know? So anyways, that's just something, sorry to cut you off, but
no,
I just wanted to make that known.
Yeah, I agree with it. COVID number 2, the COVID baby. We both laugh it off, but the truth is not a joking matter. We are not having sex. Ooh, Jesus. The wedge in our sex life is our son. Not that he is needy, but he always comes first and I come last. Even after her best girlfriend. Ooh. I love my son more than anything, but I sometimes feel jealous of the attention he gets from his mother. I feel guilty about that.
I bet you do. And I even hear the being jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vivian was a total daddy's girl.
Aww.
Vivian was a total, and now Logan's the mama's boy. So
I feel that we are more a parental team than a husband and wife. She lets him sleep in our bed most of the time, and that's if she doesn't fall asleep in his room. The rare times she doesn't do that, and I think I have a chance to be alone with her, she is off preoccupied on the phone with one of her friends. We haven't had much sex since quarantine began, and before that, it wasn't good either. I have mixed feelings on how to approach this with her. What do I say? You're too good of a mom and not being a good wife? I don't want to be a selfish prick. Thank you, ladies. P.S. I'm not a scumbag nor a creeper.
I love that he said that. Yeah, don't be a creeper, all right?
Don't be a scumbag nor a creeper.
Wow, a lot going on there. First of all, I don't think many people are feeling hot and heavy through quarantine, so there's that. But, God, when you feel like the kid is coming before you and you get a little jealous... Yeah, I've had those feelings, even as a mom, you know. Like I said, you know, Vivian was a very, very close to her daddy, even though I loved her to pieces and squeeze her and stuff. She's still, you can see, she's just a daddy's girl, you know. And
I am too.
But we've always kind of protected our space in the way of, like, the kids don't sleep in our bed. They might crawl in our bed, like, just unbeknownst to us, but it's not a thing like, hey, can we all sleep together? That's fine for some people. That's just our preference because
I'm not a fan of the bed, the family bed thing. I'm not a fan of that.
I think that, I mean, what's more precious than just snuggling up mommy, daddy, and baby? You know, I mean, that's just so sweet. And then all of a sudden it goes into this habit of like the kid is just part of your bedtime routine, and then all of a sudden there goes your evenings because the kid's there. Then it's hard to break away from that. So I've heard that from a lot of moms, and I'm not the only mom that feels that way, or the only mom that's like, hey, he sleeps in my bed, whatever, you know.
So then how do you take off the mom hat and put on the wife hat for your husband?
Oh God, just switch gears. That ain't fucking easy. It was alcohol for a while. I was like, babe, we need to make an appointment for a date. We need to have some alcohol. And actually last weekend, but we were getting crazy and drunk and doing all the things, all the like a kitten toys and everything. I mean, it was fun, but then it was like, are we leaning on that too much to have fun? Because it is hard to cut yourself off from mom and dad, and we just put the kids down. Well, let's go out and have a drink and have a date. So, I mean, like last weekend we were like, let's just put them to bed, and we just like chilled out and watched Netflix, and we were just, it wasn't the same wild, fun, crazy time. And honestly, we didn't have sex, but we had a great intimate connection just chilling out, and it was special too. You know, it's hard to just separate, and sometimes you need a lot of downtime before you can do that.
Here's a thing that I'm looking at. How do you define your current long-term relationship? Because how you define that special someone fucking matters.
Yeah.
If you look at your partner like your best friend, they're your best friend, not your lover.
You know, the verbiage you use to describe them, like, he's my baby daddy, he's my husband, you know, it's like, I rather look at him and be like, that guy fucks. And how I talk about him in my head is how you change the little ways you talk about them.
And like,
makes a difference.
No offense to you, Anonymous from Chicago, Burbs, but you said she's the mother to our son. She says you're her best friend. You guys need to look at each other, and you need to not see the parent to your child.
Yeah.
And she needs to look at you and not see a best friend. You need to look at each other and be like, that's my sex pot of a partner.
That sexy fucking wife. And she's kind and patient and cool and good with kids.
And in these times, we are forced to be so fucking close to our partners that we don't have much space to desire them even right now.
It's true. And how do you desire something you've always had? That's the thing right now. I'm actually listening to this great audiobook by Esther Perel. It's called Mating in Captivity. If you guys like audiobooks, I definitely highly recommend it for anybody in a relationship or a marriage or anything. But she talks a lot about that. How do you still desire what you already have? Because it's right there. And I think it's about tricking yourself. Just as you have to, how do I take off the mom hat? Just as I have to trick myself and go in my room and take off my fucking pajamas and put on something sexy, even just to hang around the house next to my husband, put on my little short booty shorts and a sexy robe and maybe
or just a robe,
little short tank top. Yeah, or just, it's almost changing a little bit of that energy.
Yeah.
So even the things that you say to your partner, the things that you wear around your partner, I mean, just
don't friend zone yourself to your partner.
Oh God. Woo. Yes.
Seriously, that's the thing. And I feel like right now, because, you know, even couples that were just hot and passionate and whatever, and they just moved in together and they're having sex all over the house or the apartment, and then quarantine hit.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you an old married couple.
Exactly.
Because you're stuck together, right?
Yeah. You friend zoned yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how do you stop looking at your partner as your best friend and see them as a sexy person, the sexy person you used to desire? You need, like you were saying earlier, you need to retrain your fucking brain.
Yeah, the way you speak about them, for sure. And like you said, he's looking, oh, she's the mother of my child. Yeah. She's my,
don't say that.
She's my wife. How much is a sexy, we need to get some affirmations, affirmations
that sexy
going.
woman that gets to sleep in my bed every night.
The sexy girl that cleans my house every day and cooks me dinner and
walk by, give her a little smack on the ass.
Yeah.
Booty grab.
I think it's going to be approaching it from a different situation. You know, maybe you catch her at a time when he's 3, put a little whatever he likes to watch. My son loves Tree Foo Tom right now.
Is that the magic dance he showed me last week?
And it makes him do dances and stuff. It's the weirdest thing. It's on Hulu. Anyways, if you have a youngster, let him watch it. He started doing it on his own. And
yeah, no, trust me, I know. You and Chris were out here last week. Bree, I gotta show you the magic dance. And I was like, all right, show me the magic dance.
He does it on his own. But I mean, it's like, if he's safely distracted for 10 minutes, maybe you just say, babe,
let's have a quickie.
And this is your wife. Sometimes things are uncomfortable to talk about, even with your wife. Like, how do I say, let's have a quickie? Just be like, I miss you. When he's doing those morning cartoons or whatever, I want you to, I need to see you in here. I had to grab Chris in the shower for a quickie the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, where are you going? And he's like, just to get a towel. So it's always,
oh my God, I can hear him saying that too.
I was like, where's he walking out? He was already going to jump in there. Yeah. But you have to catch those moments when you can. It doesn't have to be a big thing. And sometimes if you make it so big, like we need a whole evening together, you got to find some little moments for those, to catch those moments.
Sometimes just all you have time for is a quickie, and you both need to be aware of that. Also,
what about hot makeout sesh? What about just like grabbing her and just kind of getting her attention and getting those eyes on her? Maybe grabbing the back of her hair and just leaning in for a hot kiss. Yeah, if she likes that kind of thing. But
no, the back of the neck.
Yeah,
pull her in for a hot.
Getting that attention and just maybe build some. You know, we always want to say let's jump to sex because that's what we want to do.
Doesn't work that way.
Sometimes you just need to build up a little more of that flirtation through the house.
Yeah, even just start with before you start the kiss. Babe, you look so sexy washing those dishes. Thank you for always taking care of that for me.
Yeah. If you start with a little talk flirting. Then start with a little extra cop and feels here and there, and you know, just making her feel wanted, because that's another thing we talked about that before, when sometimes sex hasn't happened a long time in a relationship and it's just he feels turned down. She feels like he only comes at her for sex because they're missing that middle, like, you guys are both consumed with the kid, I'm sure. You're both like, she's super mom, so when she's doing something else, I'm sure you're right on it, super dad. So in between there, he can handle himself. He's 3. Maybe while you make him a snack or something, put on a show, or, you can do things safely, but finding a little time to just bring up a little more flirting around the home could be fun.
We have a game.
Really fun, sexy game. Take a little notes on the little prompts that you like and create your own little fun game.
We've got light to dirty. Guys, we have a monster giveaway for you this month to feed your libido.
Courtesy of our sexy babes at Like a Kitten, women owned and operated who strive to mainstream masturbation.
They do this by supplying seasonal subscription boxes filled with sensual products and one motorized toy. And they just released their fall box, Back to Basics.
Yes, and they just launched their own line of sex toys, including the 3 vibrator set called the Pleasure Hunter.
It's 1 vibrator with 3 different attachments. The classic rabbit, delivering stimulation to both the clit and the G-spot.
And the twin tip, which is used for clitoral or nipple stimulation.
Or what you can do, those with partners who have penises, you take it down to the tip of the penis while giving a blowjob.
Very
just let
nice.
it vibrate right there between the penis and the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, the anal beads for, And don't be intimidated. This will for sure open some new pleasure vibes for you and your partner. It's hubby approved.
Keepers, we are giving away 1 for free this month. If you want in, go to Apple Podcasts, search us, rate us, and review to enter.
That's right. Announcing the winner September 30th. And once you enter, you're in until you win.
And don't forget to swing by likeakitten.com and use code KEEPERS20 at checkout for 20% off. Now back to the show.
Sometimes it's hard to just be like, let's do these weird things, or let's talk about sex, or let's do this. So sometimes a game can be a really fun, game changer.
So what we did is we found some prompts from mild to spicy to spicier. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you the mild. If you like the mild, write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to give you the spicy. If you like the spicy, write it down. Then we're going to give you the spicier. If you like the spicier, write it down. And just build it up to asking your partner. So we just kind of wrote down some prompts, and now we're picking randomly.
Yeah, if you find yourself just having trouble communicating, games can be really fun.
Yes.
So, all right. So
I'm going to read my mild one.
Okay.
Gaze into my eyes.
Oh, gaze into my eyes. This is going to incite laughter and giggles and just a little bit of butt. It's going to lead into some play, that's for sure.
Let's get you a mild.
Gaze into my eyes for what? How long, you think?
I want you to gaze into my eyes, and then I want you to kiss me.
Yes, add on to this game, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, take it to the next level. I love it. Gaze into my eyes and then kiss me.
Or I want you to kiss me and then gaze into my eyes afterwards. Now, I like gazing into my... I will, if I'm... This is just me making it really raunchy. If you finally get into the bedroom, do this.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm on top, you're going to watch me.
Yeah.
You're going to look in my eyes.
Yes.
I take that control.
Okay, that one just went from mild to...
Wild.
Mild to wild.
Mild to wild.
Okay, here's my mild. Do a sexy pose for me. This could be fun. Another thing to get sexy giggles. But also, you could turn this into pose to Vogue. Do a sexy Vogue for me. Keep posing.
Or, even hotter, I love the way you look in that lingerie right there. Why don't you put it on, do some sexy poses, and I'll take some photos of you and show you the goddess that you are.
Oh, from mild to wild. I love that.
God damn, I should be a sex therapist.
Jesus.
All right.
All right, so let's take it to...
Fine. Okay. Medium. Slap my face lightly while kissing the other side. So, kiss my cheek and kind of give me a little tap on the other one. That's hot. Pull me in by my chin, kiss me really hard, and give me a little tap on the other cheek.
I feel like while you're kissing on the cheek, maybe down the side of the neck.
Yeah.
And through the neck, and then you're kind of do a little grip, maybe then just a little slap. If it's there.
A little slap, a little tap. I don't even want to say slap. I want to say tap.
You want to take that to the bedroom? Take it to wild? Oh, it's like while you're on top of me, slide your hands around my neck. Give me a little slap in the face. Yeah.
All right. Give me a medium.
Caress my breast or my chest from behind. Oh,
fully clothed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come up behind me. Kiss my neck a little bit, and then run your hands around my breasts.
Mm-hmm. If you got that front clasp, make it a little wilder. Unclasp it from the front and slide your hands over my nipples.
If you don't have the front clasp, just put your hands a little bit in between the cup and the boobie, and slide your hands over my nipples.
Ooh, I got one. Okay. So Bree and I love curating games, okay? Slide your hands up my back to my bra strap and unclasp it and then slowly pull it off. Like down my shoulders. Use 2 hands to slide it down my shoulders and off. Drop it to the floor. Then slide your hands up my belly and around my...
Woo. All right. You ready for wild?
Okay, ready.
This is for... okay. All right, this one is not going to be for everybody, but for the people that it turns on, suck my penis while fingering my navel.
Wow. Okay, please don't to me. I don't.
But you don't have a penis to suck.
Keep your finger out of my belly button.
That's actually a very erogenous zone for a lot of people, especially men. Chris might like his belly button played with.
I'm not going there. I'd go enough places.
Lick the lint out of his belly button.
I'm not doing it because then you'll think I like it and start doing it.
You're like, no, just put a Band-Aid over it. This is a no hole.
Hey, what happened to your belly button? You know,
he'll try to stick his dick in it.
You do so, yeah. Like,
sorry, guys.
That's funny.
If this is what you're into, we're not making fun of you by any means. I promise.
No, just not for me. Not for me. But oh god.
You don't want a dick in your belly button?
No.
Do you have an innie or an outie?
An innie?
I have an innie too.
Okay, yeah.
So I mean, I could probably get it.
Maybe the outies are sensitive.
I think it is more of an outie thing. Yeah. So suck dick while playing with a belly button, guys.
Well, how would you even do that? Just kind of like if it's an
like
outie,
this.
like brush your thumb over it. Yeah, she's doing the thumb. That's what I would think.
Like you would rub a clit almost.
I think if somebody has an outie, you'd probably want to inquire about that. Be like, does this feel nice? They're probably like, ooh.
I have a friend who
I've never talked about belly button play in my life.
No, I have okay, but we've opened a conversation. I have a friend who had her belly button pierced. She might still. Very Britney Spears early 2000s.
Oh my god, I still have the belly button pierced hole.
But she used to like her partner to play with her belly button ring while they were like right before, like if he was gonna go down on her, he would like kiss all over her body and he would play with her belly button ring a little bit. She had an outie.
Okay,
yes,
this
so
might be
he
a
would
thing.
play with her belly button ring and then just kind of go a little further down.
You asked me if I have an innie or an outie. I was like, I don't know. I've only heard of outies. Like, I guess I just have a belly button, but who knows? You guys are lucky. I guess it's an extra like turn on.
Yeah, I don't like my belly button messed with. I have a weird thing about.
Send us some feedback if you're into that, and please.
If you're into belly
judgment,
play.
Just curious.
I'm gonna go look for belly button play porn tonight.
Exactly. Anytime I'm curious about some weird porn, it's like, let's look into this. Okay. All right. Here's a wild one. Bend me over your knee and spank my ass. Yes.
Ooh. Doesn't matter what side of the spectrum you on. If you're the guy who wants to be spanked or you the girl who wants to be spanked.
Oh God. How about bend me over your knee and
spank me and then finger me.
Finger
or
me
not
from
even
behind.
finger me. Just kind of rub your hand along the lips.
Oh my God. Rubbing your palm up and down and just letting
tease me a little bit.
Just letting your finger like melt through all the crevices.
Feel how you make me a wop.
Oh.
Wet ass pussy.
I know. Yeah, I like the little bit of dominance play, and that could even be a really gentle, fun nudge. Like, come on, get over here, and pull them over, and just sliding your hands down the back. Do a little circular motion on those cheeks, and then pop. Little soft pop is nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pop that pussy too.
Pop that pussy. Don't pop my pussy. No, you gentle with that. Gentle with my wop.
I like that a little bit. I don't know. Just depends. Stay out of my belly button. Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I don't like my pussy popped, but
a little tap on there.
No. When we're having sex, go as rough as possible.
Yeah.
But like with your hand, you're gonna be nice.
Okay.
With some fingers, you can be a little. Once you're inside a little bit, you can be a little rougher. But like, don't smack my pussy.
Oh man,
don't smack my bitch up.
Should we do one more rando and let's just feel what comes out? And you guys can curate your own game at home. We're giving you some fun ideas. Even if you have weird things you want your partner to do for you, even if you have weird things you want your partner to do for you, write them down. You feel uncomfortable to ask, put them in a game. Say, I was listening to this podcast and they have this weird slutty game and I figured we could play it. So if you have things you want them to do or you want to do for them, put it in a game.
Lie on my back and grind on me.
Fuck yes.
Naked
Massage
grinding
all over it.
Yeah, naked grinding. I love just being naked and just like grinding,
rubbing all over oh my God. Especially with like a massage, if you're both naked and you're like, say you're straddling them and you're sitting on like their butt or you're sitting behind. If you're a man, like kind of sit right underneath their butt and just place your gentleman right on top of that or right between the cheeks.
Slide it down a little bit.
Yes.
Don't go in.
Yeah, just tease. But a woman too, you could stay on top and then just like leaning forward as you massaging up the back and sliding your breasts up and down.
Yeah,
the
let
back.
the nipples go up and down.
Oh my God, that's hot. All
One
right.
more.
All right, I'm gonna try one more, and then you guys are gonna make your own game, and you're gonna let us know how it went. Okay? This is a little milder. Stick your tongue out and lick the tip of each other's tongue in the air.
Don't ever do that with me. Especially in public. I actually have a person I call neck licker because she likes to lick her boyfriend's neck in public.
I feel like something like that could be if you need little things.
Silly icebreaker type thing.
Exactly. That's kind of silly. Like, okay, like, all right, stick your tongue out and just hold it there for like 20 seconds or something. That would be funny. And as you're doing it, you know you're going to soften it up and start massaging a little, and you're going to end up making out, or you end up dying in laughter. But have fun with this. Make it your own. And if you need more from us, we're here all the time.
We're here for you. Slide into the
emails.
DMs or the emails. Go look at our new website.
Yes, sign up for our newsletter and we'll have your email.
Yes.
And we'll email you.
Email us if you want this sexy game. Maybe when we launch some Patreon, you might be able to way to get it.
Yeah, we're working on some really fun stuff for you guys. So after we do our monster giveaway at the end of September, some really fun things are coming in October because we love you guys. You guys have been so supportive. You wouldn't believe like the feedback we get, and just appreciate you all, especially those ratings and reviews. Keep them coming.
Keep them coming and keep coming. Yes. And if you and your partner are having issues in the bedroom and you're afraid to just like lay it on them, start with mutual masturbation. That is always my go-to. I'm like, let's all mutually masturbate together.
Yeah, sometimes people can be a little intimidated to share that because it's a private act, and they're like, show them in front of them. Yes, it's so hot when I watch Chris do that. It's
Dude, I love watching it. I'm always like, show me how you please yourself.
Maybe that's something that our hot baby daddy, not the best friend, the guy who really wants to just fuck his hot wife and get her attention. You can do it.
Get out of the best friend
You need
zone.
to start bringing some flirty play around the house. I think that's your first step, is just bring that flirting back.
Be a lover, not a friend.
Yeah.
Tell me again.
All right. Well, thank you so much for playing and listening. And until next time. Bye. Oh, good times. We hope you related.
If so, let us feature you. Email us at feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com, or show you're a keeper on Facebook. Like the Keeping It Casual page and join the group.
Yes, bonus. If you rate and review on Apple Podcasts, you get into our monthly Keeping It Casual swag giveaway. It's the last Wednesday of every month.
More hookups when you share us on your Instagram stories at Keeping It Casual Podcast.
That's right. Find me anywhere socially at MJ Radio Diva.
And I'm everywhere at Bree Mixed, BreeMixed.
Keep it casual.
Bye.